Welcome to all you Libras, and it's good to see you back. First of all, thank you so much, you dear Librans, for all your support. And let's get straight ahead and start with your horoscope for October. Because, first of all, happy birthday. If it's your birthday now in October, maybe you're watching this a couple of days before it's October. But what a month this is. This is the month that you have been looking forward to and expecting. This is such a great month, not only for everyone, but especially for you, because you are in the limelight. It's all happening in your sign, basically. Now, first of all, I want to say that we have a lot of planets that go direct. So we have Mercury going direct now, Mars, Venus, your ruler, going direct, Jupiter going direct, Saturn going direct. So for all of us, we kind of feel that, we're on track again. And especially for you, it's like, I'm mentioning this new moon in your sign for everyone, because I don't do that regularly, but now it's such a positive new moon, because Jupiter, the planet of positivity, the planet of expansion, is squashed between the sun and the moon on the 1st of October. So for you who have a birthday around the 1st of October, the 30th of September, the 2nd of October, wow, this is going to be a year of expansion, a year of new beginnings and planting seeds for something brand new. And it's like you were, and not only for the ones who have birthday there, it's for all of you Librans. There's something about you that is, there's something about how you profile yourself to others. There's something, I don't know what is this with this light here, but I hope it's okay. It seems quite okay. Anyway, there's something about you that is how you present yourself to others, how you relate to others, because this new beginning is happening in your house. It can mean simple that your looks are gonna change, that you are, maybe doing a totally different look. Maybe you are, I don't know, a totally different haircut from very long to very short or whatever. Can't go the other way around, although it can these days with extensions, that is. So it can be your looks, but it can also be your persona, how you present yourself. It's like, I'm done with the old and I'm putting on a new jacket and it's suiting me way better, and this is who I am. And Librans are used to, and I mean in general, Librans are people pleasers in general. I have to say it. It's and there's good things about that and there's less good things about that, because they kind of adjust towards other people. They want to have the peace. But now with all this energy in your sign, it's about you showing who you are, and take it or leave it. That's you're probably not used to that, but that's the energy. So you're coming way closer to yourself with this new moon and with this Jupiter. Jupiter will be there for the whole year, and it's going to be very different from Jupiter in Virgo, because it had all kinds of aspects going on whilst it was in Virgo. Now Jupiter in your sign is going to bump into Pluto. That's a totally different story for all the cardinal signs, including you. Now, what is this all about? This is an aspect, by the way. Jupiter squaring up to Pluto happens only next month, so I will be talking about that next month. But it is a very important aspect because it's activated this month. So you're going to have Mars in the depth of your core, you could say, dancing around Pluto and squaring up to Jupiter in your sign, and it's going to be on your 4th house for the whole month. Now, this is really, really interesting, because Jupiter and Pluto connections are one of my favorite aspects, because even when it's a square means it takes a bit more effort. But I don't think you're going to be afraid of that. But the result is the same. The result is Jupiter and Pluto, it is about very, very big growth, very big expansion through transformation. So through old parts of you that die, in order for new parts of you that come in. And there's a lot, I'll be talking about that for quite a while for you Librans. There's been quite some transformational energy going on with you, with having Pluto there at the deepest root position of your chart. But it's activated now. So there is a chance for you Librans. If you want to change your life, it's on. And it doesn't have to be the result immediately in October. But you can change your life drastically and plant the seeds now in October. And it has to do a lot with you. And of course, this has a knock-on effect with relationships. This has a knock-on effect with work, because it's activating all your significant points in your horoscope, your fundaments, so to speak, which is you, the other, your home life, and your work. So because you are changing so much, and you are shifting so much, and you are daring more than you normally would, you are going to not being able to put up with situations anymore at home, because Mars and Pluto is a kind of a cutter, cutting away things that are no longer suiting you. Now again, it's very hard to say in general horoscopes, is that going to be for better or for worse? It's always going to be for better, of course, because Pluto is about regeneration, it's about transformation, it's about things that happen to you that are going to help you to be more authentic. But it depends on what you're clinging to. If you're clinging to your old self, if you're clinging to old parts of yourself, and if you are resisting, then it's going to, you probably will say, oh, this is not the best change of all. It's how you deal with it. So it takes a lot of courage. So take that courage to be you at home. So it can be a bit, especially Mars with Pluto there in the 4th house, when you still live at home, for instance. Let's say you're a young person and you live at home. This can mean that you're gonna leave the home. You know, the cutting away from the parents, you could say. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes there has to be a bit of a crisis before you can show who you really are. The same if you are in a relationship. There is maybe some parts of you that are going to come to the surface now, for the good or for good or for worse. Again, but don't be afraid to show them, because it costs more energy to suppress it, and it's going to damage you later on anyway. So let it happen, let it show what it needs to show, and don't fall into power struggles with the person that you live with a Mars Pluto there, because I think that most Librans realize that now in October, especially also around their birthdays, that there is opportunity there. They're holding themselves back, and they might be saying, oh yes, it's my relationship or it's my work, but no, they have this insight now that there is this growth happening with you, and it can be quite expansive and exponential, way more than it was for the Virgos with the Jupiter there, because of this constellation with Pluto. Because Pluto forces you to be who you are. And it's so if you're that kind of Libran that is saying, oh yes, I always adapt myself, prepare yourself to be a bit less adaptable, to be a bit less, and to be a bit more who you are. And ultimately, you won't only be the person who benefits from it. It's also the other people who are going to benefit from that. Now, what else? This is already a lot, isn't it? But also the Venus, yes. So the Venus has been in your 2nd house last month and a part of it, and now also up until the 18th, Venus will be in your 2nd house, which is good, to feel confident, to buy some new clothes, or to eat some very nice food and to enjoy that. Venus in the 2nd house, to enjoy your own body, actually, that as well. And as from the 19th, Venus goes into your 3rd house of communication. Now, again, this is bumping into the Saturn-Neptune square. It's another square that's been going on for a long time, and it's been fading away a little bit, but it's still active. And what it means for you is that be very gentle in your communications, but also be very real. So don't be too, how would I say, idealistic with your communications with others, but also don't be too strict and too harsh. So, but for you, I think this is not that important, this aspect for you, because you are Libran, and you are, it's already in your temperament that you try to find that balance there. So yes, what a month it is for you, Librans. Expand on it and make use of it, because this is the beginning of a whole new you. And it's a you that is that could be way more expansive than you think could be. Having said that, thanks again for all the support, and keep on sharing the videos, and see you next month. Bye-bye.